Let me start with. All right, so I'll go back to share my screen now, and we're going to more. What we're going to do today is going to be practical, right? And we're going to do a little calculation. So I would advise or admonish someone that is not with a calculator or a pen, a paper, to actually go and get one, right? All right. I get you, CJ. No problem. It's on record. It's on record. The class is on record. You can go to wherever you want to go. We're recording this and we'll try to make it available as much as possible. So today's topic, this is what we're going to look at today. We're going to look at Coinmarketcap, Coingecko tutorial, which we know how to arrive at the coin prices of a coin and also how to predict the future possible price of a coin. We're going to look at how to know a good project. We're going to look at how to spot coin that will go up or pump up to 10 to 20x. I don't want to exaggerate this because we can actually get more than this. We're going to also look at how to use Lunar Crush. Lunar Crush has been down today, but I will see that it's actually back up if we check. Then we're going to look at IC on IDO platform. These are very important topics. Like if you should understand, you can make millions of dollars in this space. Millions of dollars in this space. I'm serious. I'm not exaggerating. If you understand the class you're going to have today, you will make a lot of money from this space. A lot of money from this space. I'm saying it and I'm repeating it again and again and again. So we're not going to waste much time. We're going to still go back to share our screen. We're going to go to Chrome now so that we can actually start off. The first thing I have on that, please, is how to use Coinmarketcap. So before I start explaining how to use Coinmarketcap, I will start how to use it. I will explain or I will tell you, describe the platform for you. Coinmarketcap is like a website. Well, most times I actually refer it to as a central bank. A central bank in the sense that we use Coinmarketcap and Coingecko to verify whether any coin is legit or not, right? Legit in the sense that the coin is trading and it has liquidity attached to it, a little liquidity attached to it. So we use it to get the total information about the coin, where the coin is trading, where it is not trading, where it's trading, how to buy it, to get information about how the all-time high, the all-time low. It tells you everything about the coin. All the information you need about the coin is provided for you in Coinmarketcap. They're like a central bank. So the information about every currency is stored in the central bank. So the Coinmarketcap is like the house. Before you can actually go list on exchanges, most of the times they list on Coinmarketcap first. Although some coins actually list on exchanges first, then use money from that listing and people buying that coin to actually list on Coingecko or Coinmarketcap. Now, Coingecko and Coinmarketcap are similar. They are very, very similar, though they have some differences, but they are very, very, very similar. If you can use Coinmarketcap very well, then Coingecko is going to be as easy as Coinmarketcap. Though me personally, I more often use Coingecko because if you are trading meme coins, because this is actually very, very difficult to actually. This Collins is having issue with his network. It's going and coming. All right, guys, you guys can hear me, right? You guys can hear me, right? I don't talk to myself. So as I was saying, Martha, can you hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
So as I was saying, Coinmarketcap and Coingecko coin, Coingecko, legal coin, anyone can place them sideways, but at the same thing. They are very similar, but the differences in them is that not all coins listed in Coinmarketcap is listed in Coingecko. And again, Coingecko is cheap. That means most coins, shitty coins, list on CoinMarketCap on Gecko Coin first before listing on the CoinMarketCap. So it's easier to list on CoinGecko before listing on CoinMarketCap. So most of the coins on CoinMarketCap are more legit. Let me use that word. Although they are all the same, they are more legit than those you see in CoinGecko. But most times they almost have the same coins on them, but there's always differences, and you see differences as we continue. So CoinMarketCap is like, if you understand, like you can make millions if you understand CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko coin very well. Like the information here is like, it's just too much. You can never comprehend all the information that you get in CoinMarketCap. And if you understand it very well, my brother, my sister, you are made. Like you are so made. Today we are going to do a lot of analysis, dive in, like I'm going to show you how to spot coins that are going to give you massive money and a lot of things. So I just hope you pay attention and get everything. So the first thing I need to look at is going to be tutorial. I'm going to look at the preview of the whole thing, then CoinMarketCap specifically. Then we'll also look at CoinGecko, but we'll be paying more attention on CoinMarketCap, and I'll just show you how similar the platforms are. So let's check CoinMarketCap. If you want to get it, you can actually just go to the browser and type in CoinMarketCap. I have it here, but let me just search it again, CoinMarketCap. I'm going to just click CoinMarketCap here. It's going to load. So this is the platform. This is how it looks like. And also, before I continue, I have to tell you that before early last year, Binance by CZ acquired this platform. So Binance is owner of this CoinMarketCap. They acquired it. They bought it from the person that initially owned it. So currently, the owner of this platform that we are on now, they have an app. You can actually download it if you want. Is CZ, that is Binance. They are the owner of this CoinMarketCap. So the first thing I need to see if you look at the CoinMarketCap is I need to see the total number of cryptocurrency coins that is in existence. So currently, that is listed on CoinMarketCap. They are only making reference to coin that is listed on them. Now, let me use this opportunity to also show you CoinGecko. Now, if you should look at CoinGecko, let's just finish loading. Right, okay. Now, I want you to use this, look at these two things now. Somebody in the waiting room. Yes, maybe here. Right, welcome, Chinedu. You are welcome. I hope you meet up. So if you look at these two platforms now, they are very, very similar. Look at them. Now, I want you to see the first difference between these two. Okay. All right, I want you to know the differences between these two. I want you to know the difference between the two. Here we have total number of crypto assets in existence is 12,907 on CoinMarketCap. Now let's check CoinGecko. CoinGecko have how many? 9,914 coins listed on them. So they are saying that the total number of altcoins that is in existence alongside with BTC is 9,914. While in CoinMarketCap they have 12,967. And also number of exchange in existence in the whole world that is listed under CoinMarketCap is just 419. And in what is it called again? In CoinGecko, we have 509 exchanges in existence. Now, also look at the total market cap of the whole cryptocurrency. You have almost 2.7 trillion here. Then on CoinMarketCap, we have 2.6, almost $6 trillion market cap. If you also look at the daily volume, the 24 hours volume, they're also different. If you check, also different, but they're very, very similar, right? And this is because they actually, CoinMarketCap and then CoinGecko only track the number of coins, like they track the market capitalization of all the coins that is listed under them. They don't go outside those ones that is not listed with them. But and then Coinmarketcap only track the total volume of coins that is listed with them as well. That is total volume for a day and the total market cap for coins listed with them. I don't know, guys, actually get what I'm saying. I'm speaking to myself. You literally actually get what I'm saying. And actually see something in the comment section so that I can continue. This is just the beginning of the whole thing. We'll still explain more. See something, let's continue. The chat is open. If you understand what I'm saying, say something, say continue, or yes, you get it, so I can continue. So you guys cannot hear me. Nobody is saying anything in the chat. You guys cannot hear me.
Yes.
Yes, I hear me. All right. Thank you. All right, let's continue. So, as I was saying, for the daily volume, I'll be using more of Coinmarketcap, although I'll still switch to Coingecko when necessary. I just showed you the major differences between these two things. The major differences between them are those things. But also, we have the daily 24 hours volume, which is $130 billion within just today. Then Bitcoin dominance means, when we say Bitcoin dominance, it means when something is dominant, has dominance over something, means that the leverage above it. So Bitcoin has 46% dominance over other altcoins. Like when we're talking about, for instance, we also use market capitalization to actually raise the dominance. Like BTC has 46% of the total market cap. Like if you want to know the amount of the market capitalization of BTC, you have to take 46% of either of this particular total market cap to get the total amount of market cap that BTC has alone. I guess I get my point. And it has 18% of the total market capitalization. And these two are the major altcoins in the whole world. Major coins. Ethereum is an altcoin, BTC is an altcoin. So alt means alternative coins. Any coin apart from BTC is referred to as an altcoin. And the master of all the altcoin is Ethereum. Ethereum has the highest capitalization compared to others. Now, also, you will see this as we progress. So I just explained it. And here also, it's telling you the amount of gas fee you pay if you want to transact with Ethereum blockchain. This is the gas fee. And this unit you're seeing here, 83, is just like we have SAP. I don't know how you pronounce this, but whatever you pronounce that is the unit for Ethereum. So that is just how it is. So this is the gas fee for low. If you are using low priority, you pay that amount. If you're using high priority, you pay that other amount as well. You pay this for low priority, standard, and fast. You pay the other one. So I think fast and the standard is almost the same thing, right? So having said that, let's I will just explain what we have at the up part. Let's go to the home page of Coinmarketcap. Now, the home page is going to show us all the whole altcoins all the whole coins in existence and their market capitalization. Now, this particular setting or this particular thing you're saying is ranked according to their market capitalization. Now, first, you're going to see BTC having $1.1 trillion market capitalization. And remember, we have 2.7 trillion as the total market capitalization, and BTC alone has almost 1.2 trillion on its own, then followed by Ethereum. Ethereum is having $483 billion as its market capitalization, right? Followed by BNB, which is the third on the list with $79 billion. And these are all the coins according to the market capitalization. They are ranked this way, and also the daily volume and supply. Here you see the daily volume of the coin. Here you see it. And here you see the circulating supply. of BTC. We saw it yesterday. That of ETH, that of BNB, that of ADA, and etc. USDT is also one of the top altcoins. Solana is also one of the top coins. Previously, it was BTC first, Ethereum second, then Ripple. So, but now Ripple is actually underperforming because there's so many altcoins and so many that is actually performing very massively, like ADA, like Solanium. All of these people have their own ecosystem and blockchain. That's why they're actually performing. Polkadot is actually, I actually post on my speeches one certain time that Polkadot to $100 would be very, very easy because a lot of news is coming up, and by November, there's another integration that is going to be built into Polkadot ecosystem. That's going to make it fly like with wings. And I believe during that period, it's going to be among the first three, or if not the first. Okay, cannot be the place Ethereum. S3 definitely. So this is according to their rank. You see several of the coins here. According to maybe your favorite coin will be here, K, Graph, etc. And according to their rank, 1 is 57, and you will see a lot of them now. Okay, should in case you want to actually check out any of those coins that you have seen here now, the thing you're going to do is just to click on them. I want to check out Graph, know everything about Graph. I'll just click on Graph. Then it's going to lead me to the Graph page where I can do detailed analysis of Graph. Now, I want us to go back and do detailed analysis of BTC. Since it's the first altcoin coin in existence, I need to go back and do a detailed analysis of it. So you can now come back and I will explain, or I don't know that I should explain all these categories that we have here, or I should just go back and do the detailed analysis of BTC. What do you guys think? Should I go on explain the categories that we have here, all the things we have here? Or I think I should go ahead and explain what we have here. Then you can actually go in and go dive in and look at the detailed analysis there. So here is, we're under this, please, we have watch list. Should in case you want to have any coin that you want to be watching, you want to like know what stuff is going, you don't. But before you can actually put a watch list, you have to register with these people. It doesn't require money. All you need is just to use your email and password. You register with them, then you'll be able to actually put some watch list. I only put dot here on my watch list, but you can actually add more if you want. Then here also we have portfolio. So in case you have a certain amount of money in all different wallets, and you like to look for a place that you keep them. And the only thing that the difference, major limitation to the portfolio of Coinmarketcap is that it does not connect directly to your wallet. I get to my point. It's just that you can use it to know how much you have in total. You can actually, if you have 15 BTC in total, you can come here, create your portfolio, put 15 BTC there, put the amount you bought it at, the current profit you're making, and blah, blah, blah. They can help you and do this. So you can just click here, portfolio, bring it to your portfolio, check how much you have, the amount of money you have in your BTC, like that. So that one is portfolio. You just add up the coins there. Then the particular category we are on now here is cryptocurrency. That is coins listed and arranged according to their market capitalization. Now, this is the first 100. This is the last 100. I actually changed it from descending order instead of ascending order. So this is the first 100. Now, we have different categories in crypto. We have different categories, and this is what we are here on. We have different categories, decentralized exchanges, all these are coins. So all these things are like, how will I explain it now to you? Just like I told you, we have different ecosystems. Like that same thing applies here. Privacy tokens. When you're looking for coins that uses privacy, that means privacy tokens are operating on what we call it's not a public ledger, a private ledger in blockchain technology. And a private ledger, for instance, the first, if I can remember right, the first private blockchain ledger that was produced was ZEC, one coin called ZEC. And ZEC actually flies very well. It means that you cannot actually download the blockchain the Explorer, I can actually check. Once you say, if you send money to somebody, it moves in air, you can never track it just like that. So why that part is not actually very good is because you can actually use it, terrorists can actually use it. Because once they send money to someone, the person is not going to see. If you want to see all coins that is under Solana ecosystem, you click here, it's going to lead you to all coins that is under Solana ecosystem. Look at all of them here. All of them have partnership. If they don't are not under it, they have partnership with Solana ecosystem. There's so many of them here. Just all those ones are just categories of coins. If you're actually looking for this, you click it, it will lead you to the particular page you're going to. Doc starters, if you want that, coins that is listed under them, you see them, plenty of them here. So I'm not going to waste much time on that. I'm just showing you how this platform, so you can also understand it very well. Then we are going to go back to another headline. DeFi, as I told you, DeFi is decentralized finance. If you're looking for coins under decentralized finance, these are them. You look at them here, all of them. They're arranged. This is arranged. This is all of them, right? They are looking for NFTs, coins that are under NFT. And these are they. And this Axa Infinity is one of the best performing coins of recent, and it's because of NFT has been a top notch. Now, like NFTs is one of the recent innovation in cryptocurrency. Like after gaming, play to earn, we saw seeing NFTs. And NFTs have been bubbling things like people have been making people invent a coin even for free, like an NFT for free and sell it for thousands of dollars, right? These are all coins under NFTs that have produced NFTs or are indirectly linked to NFT. Now, play to earn is a gaming. I think that the blockchain is actually expanding by the day. Play to earn is like you play a game. Like I'm a type that plays game a lot of most of the time. I play pairs a lot. So in this particular crypto space, there are so many games that have been built into Bitcoin blockchain ecosystem. And these games, when you play them, you earn the coin, the native token of that coin as you're playing them. And you can actually swap those coins and actually sell them and make profits, right? For free. So some of those games require you to make initial deposits for you to be able to actually play the games, but not all of them. And again, apart from the fact that you get to earn in those coins, you can also, because of the introduction of NFT, you can actually earn and mine NFTs playing those games. That's actually very nice. And again, the reason why, and that aspect, there's two aspects that actually I pay attention to. One of these aspects, Polkadot, any coin listed under Polkadot is one of the coins I actually pay attention on very, very well. And you see, play to earn, this particular very soon is going to replace NFTs. Like play to earn is going to be one of the most happening things in cryptocurrency very soon. So I think gaming industry is actually bubbling, and once they start bubbling, they're going to be seeing more of other tokens, like other tokens.
Can you hear me?
Hello guys, can you hear me? If you can hear me, say something. I just got disconnected and connected back. Yeah, I'm breaking. So can you hear me now?
Yes, yes. Yes.
Right. So this particular play to earn is actually very, very. I'm not the funniest thing. To be honest, the games that is actually built. If you should go and play other games, the games are not. To me, I don't know. Some persons it might not be boring, but to me, it is very boring. Right? It's very boring. So I don't actually play the games. The only thing I actually do is to invest in those coins. They're going to actually blast. If you check market capitalization of this coin, because it's just a gaming coin, it is worth $7 billion in market capitalization. You see, Mana is worth $1 billion, because it's just a gaming coin. I get my point. And again, what I love about this gaming coin is that their total supply are always very within range. They're not usually, like little supply, not usually large. See, this one is just having 16 million, so it's having 1 point something million. This one is a billion. That not actually as much as BSC tokens. BSC tokens, you see trillions, quadrillions, total supply, and that is outrageous. And Polkadot, this actually another aspect I should look at for, because Polkadot, let me give you a heads up about Polkadot. Polkadot, the person that produced Polkadot actually worked for the owner of Ethereum, right? He was one of the head producers and programmers for Ethereum. So he actually broke out and produced a coin called DOT and produced a blockchain and also produced his own blockchain, which is a Polkadot blockchain or ecosystem. And when he actually created this, he actually built in and corrected all the errors that we have in Ethereum blockchain, right? So we actually compare what is it called again? Polkadot to Ethereum. They have similitude in action. Their white paper actually resembles, except that Polkadot is now form of like an advanced version of Ethereum, right? They try to make all the errors and mistakes at the last that Ethereum has. Polkadot, which is the owner of the Polkadot company, actually did this thing, corrected them. As of last year, by this time last year, or let's say May last year, Polkadot was listed around that period last year. And Polkadot was trading at $3, $4, right? But I believe that if for someone that wants to keep coin for long term, if you can keep Polkadot for long term, and brother, you'll be as rich as whatever you can ever imagine. Like you'll be as rich as hell. No, hell is not rich. As rich as whatever you can imagine. As rich as the Gates, as rich as Elon Musk. Because I feel this coin is going to pump hard. It's going to be epic. This coin is going to be something else. I'll explain. We're actually going to do a different analysis about that subsequently. So we were at that is Polkadot. BSC is Binance Smart Chain. So many coins are not that then. Now Ethereum has a BSC wallet address, which if you go to Binance, you see that way. Any coin that has any relationship with BSC will always be listed here, right? That's why I think Ethereum, I think BNB, I think Cardano, all of them here because they have similitude. They have a BNB wallet address because of lesser gas fee that BNB actually charges. So if you see them, Avalanche have its own ecosystem, even though at that they have other things have BSC partnership, right? So that's why you're seeing them here. So many other meme coins. In fact, let me tell you the truth. All meme coins in this world are almost, let's say 99% of all the meme coins in existence actually are from or are built in what's it called again? BSC Smart Chain. They are all built here. So many shitty coins are built here, right? Shitty coins are built here. But the funny thing about shitty coins, that's the place that actually make fucking money. Like you make mad profit in shitty coins, although if you know what you're doing. And today I will show you how to actually get in, because what matters in taking shitty coins is ability to get in early. If you should get in at the top, my brother, my sister, you're losing it to lose at like maybe use $1,000. $1,000 can turn to $2 to tell you how bad if you actually get in late. So I'll tell you how to actually get in early and how to maximize it. If you can get in early, my brother, it's actually very fucking profitable. Like there's a particular meme coin I actually entered once upon a time. Name is Zep. When I entered Zep was listed that day. The day it was listed, I actually noticed it on Coinmarketcap. Then immediately I ventured into it. I was scared so I just put a small money into it. I think what I used was that time was I think it was $100 I actually put in the coin. I just put $100 there. Then within 3 days, a day plus, before the next day, that coin, that $200, $100 was worth $500. And that time BNB was trading at $300 or so. So it was like I had 2 BNB. So I took out 1 BNB and left 1 BNB. It's always good if you're trading meme coins to secure your capital very well. Once you actually got on 2x, if you don't want to risk too much, you can actually take out your first initial deposit and leave their money to run. So whenever the coin crashes, your money is not crashing with it. It is actually crashing. Their money, I think, is what is crashing. So I took out one BNB and left one BNB. Within the next 3 to 4 days, that one BNB was worth more than 4,000 something dollars. Like, I remember when I started with what, $100. Assuming I left that $100, if I didn't take out that, divide my earning into two, that it will be worth more than $8,000. That is to tell you how powerful meme coins, if you get into a good meme coin, how powerful the profit is. So I will show you how to actually get into all these meme coins and even good project coins and how to maximize your profits with them. That is the class for today, right? We don't need to waste much time. Okay, I've talked about watch list, Solana, so many of them here. Ecosystem, no need to go further to explain these ones. You click them, you see the coins under them, Avalanche ecosystem, you see them. They are all the same there. So I want to also look at, I've looked at NFT, portfolio, watch list, calendar. I didn't actually look at this. Now, here, this is another fun part. For those of you that don't like, want free money, this is the place you get it. Airdrops, if you click here, Coinmarketcap will lead you to current airdrop that is in play. Now, you can click ongoing. You see ongoing, what do you call it again? Airdrops. Airdrops are free money, but you have to do perform some certain tasks to be able to earn those things. So if you want to know more about airdrops, you can actually click it. Then if you want to join airdrop, you click here, it leads you to the place, tell you the tasks you're supposed to perform, how to participate. I tell you that almost 1.8 million people actually participate in the airdrop, right? So it tell you the tasks you have to actually participate. Okay, here, how to participate, go to Coinmarketcap, try this, that. So you can actually go there if you are looking for free money, right? Go there and check and see whether you can actually get anything or get lucky, right? If you perform the tasks, you actually get in and you'll be and this is another part. I was telling you guys about ICOs, right? So this is another place you can get ICOs, right? Get a coin before you get listed. This is another part. Okay, let me leave this part. When we are going to talk about ICOs and IDOs, I'll come back and I'll show you how this place works and show you there are a lot of things actually going to be here. I'm going to explain here. So here also products, this you see exchanges and etc. And that part I want you to look at is learn. Here you learn to earn. You go read up some documents, read, understand, put on test, and you earn money. It's called read to earn. You click. There are many ways to make money in crypto. You get started, blah blah blah. You do it, but the money you get here is actually usually very cheap. So if you don't want to waste your time on that, you actually leave it. So let's go back. And so we are going to go back to the home page, and we're going to look at how to analyze a coin. Yeah, it's very important. And we're going to look at how to get the current price of a coin. Now, we're going to click on BTC. If you want to actually research on BTC, and just click BTC. I need to open up the BTC page for you. Now, the first thing I need to see if you open a BTC page is the price. Currently, BTC is $63,000, and it is up how many percent? Up 5% currently, 5%. So this is the current price. And again, what I'm going to see is going to be the explorers. You're going to see the blockchain explorer, Coinmarketcap explorer, and etc. So the explorer is what's going to show you how many person is holding the coin, the transaction is going on the blockchain. You need to see it there. Then this is the blockchain Bitcoin website, and click it and actually get information about it. Then this is the white paper I was telling you guys about that Satoshi released in 2008. So white paper is what contains a lot of information about the coin. A lot of information about the coin. It shows you the roadmap. It shows you the reasons, the problem the coin wants to solve, and the reason why the coin was built. It shows you the owners of the CEOs and owners of the coin, the group that is working on the coin. It shows you the roadmap, how they tend to achieve the problem they want to solve. So if you actually want to read about the initial plan of Satoshi and everything, you just need to click this and read the white paper later on, proof of work and etc. So if you are reading here, just know that there's a lot of things and terms that you might not actually understand, but just try to wrap your head with the ones you can actually understand, right? So let's go back. So that being said, I want us to look at another part, which is the total supply and the calculated supply of BTC and the market capitalization. Now, we have diluted market capitalization, we have market capitalization. Wow, the difference between these two is diluted market cap means the total amount of money has entered, but most of them are not there again. Like 1.3 trillion has actually entered BTC, but what is still left in BTC, people are still holding in BTC is 1.1 or 1.2. I get my point. So almost how many billions is out? That means people have sold out. That's why the differences are there, right? There's a difference between them. And this is 24 hours volume. It's $47 million billion dollars. And this is the place I want you. If you want to calculate, something I actually put on that place to be able to tell the price of a coin. Like how do we arrive at this price? How do we even know that it is actually $52,000, or do they just magically appear? Like how does BTC, how do they get this value? Sometimes I must have asked that question. How does BTC price just come in? Like why is Polkadot $42? Why not $30? Well, how do they get the price? It's a very important question. Me, I asked myself that question, and that led me to actually get to this point. I want to actually show you here. Now, what determines the market price of a coin is two things. And if you have a pen, write it down. What actually influences the price of a coin is two things. First is the market capitalization. Market capitalization, one. Then second is circulating supply. These two things are the things that actually influence or determine the price of a coin. Now, I want us to do a small mathematics. For you to get the price of a coin, you have to divide the total market cap, that is total market cap, market capitalization, divided by the circulating supply. Remember, I didn't see total supply, I said circulating supply. That means the BTC is in circulation already. And currently we have 18 million BTC in circulation. You're going to divide capitalization, which is 1.18183. Please, if you are actually doing this with me, you have to, if you have a calculator, do this. I want you guys to do this with me, because if you do it with me, maybe you understand what I'm saying. So please, the first person to get the answer should tell us, divide this market capitalization. We're going to call it fluctuation, right? Because the price, market always moves. But never mind, just divide what you have by what you have. Divide this by this and tell me what you get as an answer, please. Please, I'm going to unmute everybody. Please, once you are gotten your answer, you tell me. Interactive.
I'm not following. So we should divide what and what, please? I didn't get you.
The market capitalization. Are you seeing market capitalization here?
Yeah, I'm saying it.
Divided by the circulating supply. This determines or shows you the price of a coin. But if you notice, the market capitalization will always be changing because money is leaving and coming into it. But the ones you can actually type it and divide, differences will not be that much. Right? So anybody that gets the answer first should actually tell me. Just division, or please, let's divide fast and anybody, why is it taking you guys too long?
Yeah, I'm actually getting 0.00000062. Yeah.
I said divide market capitalization, like market capitalization of, then what is the benefit against calculating supply? It's going to be it is dividing 1.183 divided by divided by yeah. The music is disturbing. Honestly, can you just tell us what you have? Use the mic and tell us what you have. Not everybody saw what you actually put down there. Collins.
I got 62,712.
All right. Anybody with a different answer? Mute yourself, please.
600.
Huh? Edu? Edu was saying something. Sorry. Edu, you said something. Edu, you said something.
Yeah, I said I got 60. I don't know how to pronounce the figure, sir. Can't pronounce it.
Sure. 62.
Yeah, 628.
Right.
And so on.
1,800 and something, right?
Yeah.
Right. Edu, please mute yourself. Tony, what did you get? Tony. Tony, are you there? Osad, what did you get, please? Are you with us, Osad? Talent, what did you get? Tony.
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay.
I got mine was okay. I got 627.075.
Right.
You know the numbers are fluctuating; they keep on changing. So I just picked one out of it and divided.
All right. Exactly. So, Tony. Okay, Talent.
Yeah. I'm not with a calculator. I'm using my phone. Sha. I got 6. Excuse me. I'm coming.
All right, Talent, your turn.
I didn't do the calculation, but I'm following up.
I need to do calculation. All right,
I'm not the calculator.
Okay, all right, fine. Somebody sent something. All right, they do, no problem. We understand. Tony, are you ready now? Tony, are you ready now?
Yeah.
What did you get?
I got 639.77. I know it's not accurate. I'm using my phone and it's not giving me accurate.
You're close to the
I just noticed something. What the average we got is kind of equivalent to the current prices.
That was what I was trying to say. For you to be able to, how this price is gotten is by dividing the current market capitalization by the calculating supply. As simple as that.
Okay.
So that is how the price of BTC is gotten. In fact, the price of all crypto assets is gotten. The total supply, the calculating supply, the total market capitalization divided by the circulating supply. As simple as that. Do you understand? So it's as simple as that. This is what you actually get.
I got 62,829.
You said 62,829, right?
62,892.
Huh?
Yeah.
You said?
62,829.
All right.
62,800.
All right. So the reason why we have differences in prices is because the market capitalization is fluctuating. So most of you typed it when it was at different, maybe a lower price or at a higher amount. So, but this thing is actually within a specific range until it is updated, right? Before this one is actually changed. Although after every 10 minutes, you're supposed to be getting 12.5 added and circulating supply, right? Circulating supply. So we're going to divide it by this. It gives you the accurate current price of the coin. Now, this is the reason why I want some of you to pay attention. When you're analyzing a coin, the first thing I need to pay attention in if you want to buy a coin is you have to check, first of all, what is the total supply? Now look at BTC. The whole of BTC have only 21 million total supply. And you have to look at again, what is the market capitalization? Now, the smaller the market, the total supply, the better. The smaller, the better. If it is big, well, let me give you a clear example. Take, for instance, if BTC, I want to do the calculation with me, please. If BTC was, the total supply of BTC was 1 billion, right? Let me see intelligence students and what's it called, the mathematics students here. If the total supply of BTC, the circulating supply of BTC is 1 billion, can anybody tell me what would be the current price of BTC? Please, can somebody tell me something? The first person to get these, let's know the intelligence.
What did you say?
I
didn't get your question.
My question is, I said if the circulating supply, which is here, of BTC, instead of being 18 million, we have 1 billion here as circulating supply. What would be the current price of BTC? The market capitalization is still the same, but the circulating supply is 1 billion now. So what would be the current price of BTC? Let's see the first person to get it.
It should be around 1,000.
It said, Colin said 1,000.
Yes, so let me say 1,000, 1,001 or so.
All right, 1,001. Anybody with a different answer? Anybody with a different answer? Somebody saying, okay, Stalin said 1,180. Yes, that is correct. Collins is correct, and Talent is correct. Osad, do you have a different answer? Do you understand what we're saying, Jonathan? Tony, do you understand me? Chine, do you understand me? Osad, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm following, but I can't calculate it.
Okay, how I get to do that one is, since I said how to get the current price of a coin is dividing the market capitalization by circulating supply. Only thing I need to do is, instead of putting this 18 million here under this particular market capitalization, I need to replace it with what? 1 billion. And if you divide 1 billion by this, what I get to get is 1,179.666 like that. I get my point. Osaz, you get me? No, Osaz.
Hello, you said.
I said.
Hello, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did you get what I said?
I didn't get you. You're breaking.
Okay, I said, if I should ask you that what would be the current price of BTC if the circulating supply was 1 billion, what you just need to do is to divide the current market capitalization of BTC by 1 billion. And if
the current market.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you should divide that by 1 billion, the amount of money, the amount you're going to have is going to be what? The current price of BTC will be what? 1,178 currently.
78. Okay, the market price. Okay, by 1 billion. Okay, to give you like the. Okay, now.
So if BTC circulating supply now was 1 billion, we're going to have 1,179 as our current market price.
Okay.
The point. So that's why you have to pay attention on the market, the total supply and the circulating supply. Very, very important. So you get my point now. You have to pay attention because the bigger the circulating supply, the more we need money in this particular coin for it to go higher. So you're getting my point. So we need if BTC was the almighty BTC that is trading at 2,000 had a very huge circulating supply, then we will not, it will not be up to this, it will be close to 1,000 something. Now I'm going to give you a clear example. We need to go and search a coin called ADA. We need to search ADA here. ADA. I'm going to use this as an example to explain why market circulating supply is very, very important. Now, this is ADA, almighty ADA. Now, this is the current price of ADA, 2.15. And this is the market capitalization of ADA, 70 billion, right? Now, look at now this is the place I'm going to bust your head. Now, look at the circulating supply of ADA. This is the reason why ADA, even with the hype and everything, I'm not going to go that far. I get my point. The current price now, the circulating supply is 32, almost 33 billion. So for us to actually arrive at the price of ADA, we have to divide this 70 by 32, which we divide 32.9, which we divide, we're going to get this 2.15 as the price of the coin. So assuming now, take for instance now that the circulating supply of ADA, now look at even the maximum circulating supply is 45 billion. This is at region, it's too much. It is too much. And that is the reason why the price of the coin is actually very, very slow. So sometimes you have to look, that's why it's very important. You have to put into consideration the circulating supply of a coin before venturing into it. Because the bigger the circulating supply, the more difficult that coin will be to actually pump very high. You get my point? For instance, now, for us to have for this coin now to go to $4, that means we have to have this particular market capitalization have to be double in price. That means we have to have 1.4 trillion for us to actually have $4 in this particular coin. So you are seeing how long it's going to take. You know how many years it's going to take for us to build up to $1 trillion as the market capitalization for ADA. I'm not saying that ADA is going to coin. I get my point. My point is that the lesser the market capitalization, the circulating supply, the better the coin is, and the propensity of the coin to pump and go higher is. So assuming ADA has just 1 billion market supply, circulating supply, we have the price at what? At $7. No, at 70. 70 will be the current market price of ADA. But because the circulating supply is extremely much, it's actually as low as this. Now, another coin you can actually look at is Tron, TRX. There's a time that there was a very serious hype on Tron that was during lockdown. Me, I was like, everybody like on my DM, have you bought Tron? How can I buy Tron? Where is Tron? Use Tron. Like that time there was a smart contract that came out on Tron, so there was so much hype. Like somebody was saying that if you should buy Tron now in the next 10 years or the next 5 years, when Tron hits $10, then you'll be a billionaire. I want to do a little mathematics on this particular thing in the first place now. How many years is it to take Tron to actually get to $10? It's going to take years, like a lot of years for Tron to actually get to what's it called again? Get to $10. Now Tron has 70. It's actually very funny. Tron has like a little supply of 71.66 billion Tron. Almost. So for Tron to get to $10, I don't know whether you guys are getting my analogy. For Tron to get to $10, can anybody do what's the circulating supply? What would be the total market cap? And if anybody should get this right, I was going to invest in 5K after this plan.
Wait, I think it should be 49 billion. That should be the total market cap. I don't know.
For it to get to $10.
No. It should be 70 billion. Yes, 70 billion.
For you are failed twice now, so I'm looking for another person.
So that's 70.
$10. I said $10, Colin. Not $1. okay, I should come again. I said, what would be the market capitalization of Tron? If Tron is to get to $10, what would be the market capitalization? What amount of money would be in circulation? In circulation here, what amount of money would be here for Tron? Instead of seeing 0.09999, you see 10 here instead. How much money would be in circulation in a particular coin for it to reach that amount? That's what I'm asking. And remember, the circulating supply here is what? 71 billion.
I think 700 and
700. Yeah, I was here with the.
Times 1 trillion should be maybe 7 and something thousand.
$1,000. $1,000.
Yes.
Eh? Total.
700 and something $1,000.
Ah.
No, you said wait. You said if the market cap is what?
I said, what would be the market capitalization?
Mm-hmm.
Right? What would be the market capitalization if market capitalization if the price of Tron is $10?
Oh. It should be around 700 and something billion dollars.
I want to hear the exact figure. I don't want to hear something.
You say if the price of the Tron is $10,
Yes,
Abi?
what would be capitalization? Yes.
Market cap. Okay. I think it should be 10 billion.
Nah. Western section. Somebody anything. Let me count the sorry, that feels time. I know that takes the odd. Sorry, it's several times. Although you don't even perfectly correct you though. Sorry, Colin, you are close, but you are not perfectly correct. Okay, let me touch on this team. All right. Talent, if you are up.
Okay, it's 7,163,850,200. You say?
7 billion.
Yes, 7 billion.
All right, what's the market capitalization of the
Because since you are looking for the market cap, I think you are going to times the circulating supply by the actual price.
Yes, you are actually getting the logic, you are not getting the exact figure.
The thing they change now.
You get my point. The price of the thing, let's assume the current price of thing is $10 already. Now we want to know the market capitalization. What would be the market capitalization of Tron?
Sorry, this circulating supply is it not 71 billion?
71.6 billion. Yes.
It's 71 Tron. 71 Tron is not billion.
It's billion. There is a billion. There is B attached to it. As far as you get me, what the circulating supply is 71.6 billion.
I can't hear you. You're breaking now. You're breaking. I can't hear you. You said?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you said?
The circulating supply of Tron is 71 billion.
71 billion.
71.66 billion. I don't see it on my platform. I don't see it here. You can see it here now. This is 71.66 billion. That is the circulating supply.
Okay, it's billion. Oh, okay.
Right? Okay, that's why you guys are feeling it. It's in billion now.
Okay. It's 7,153,817,800.
Oh, see, that's correct. That's correct.
Eh?
So let's look at the question. There's going to be approach.
It's,
Yes,
it says, is it,
the answer is very simple. What you just have to do is to multiply this calculating supply here now with 10. Multiply by 10. Which will give you what? Multiply by 10, it gives you what? 716 billion dollars. Are you getting me at all?
Yes, we are getting it.
Just multiply it by 10, you get it. It's breaking. What's wrong with network? Please don't break this.
Okay, yeah. 716.6 billion.
Yeah, billion. That is what is going to be the market capitalization. So do you know how many years? Do you know how many? Do you know how currently it's still at 7 billion? And for the price of Trump gets to $10,
please,
that means we have to.
please, I didn't get it. Yeah, I told you it's breaking.
Okay, I said for you to get the market capitalization, you have to multiply the current price, as I said, which is $10. Multiply it by the circulating supply, which is 71.66 billion. So 10 times 71.6 billion give us $716.6 billion. Hello, can you guys hear me? Please use the comment section. I can't even hear you guys too. That's okay. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you guys hear me? Yes, what is happening? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Network is actually bad. Just breaking and coming up. So as I was saying, do you guys understand why I got the calculation supply, right? The market capitalization. If you understand, please say yes so that I can continue.
Yes, I understand. You said to get the, you said you times it, you times the circulating supply, times the market price, times the Tron price.
Yeah, all right. Okay, now now I want you to use this to explain something. This matter we just did now. I want you to use it to explain something. It means that before the price of currently the price
Sorry,
of
excuse me. Sorry, please. Is it the circulating supply times 10 times the present Trump price?
no, that's not what I said. I was like, for us to what we were calculating was the total market capitalization if the price of Tron is $10. We're looking for that means the X now we're looking for is the market capitalization. Once we get the market capitalization, we have to multiply the current price, which we said is what 10 times circulating supply, which is 71.66 billion. So 10 times 71.66 billion give us 716 billion, $16.6 billion.
Yeah, yes.
All right, I'll continue. Now, what I'm trying to drive at for this calculation is that when those, I don't know whether you guys were aware of that Tron hype. If you were into crypto already or you have heard about it, when everybody was talking about Tron, buy Tron, buy Tron. I don't know whether you guys are actually aware. Did anybody buy Tron that time?
Yeah, I bought.
That time there was so much hype in the market. So there's one of my lodge mates there that met me, was like, Christian, you don't buy your dogs now. You don't buy what is it, Tron. I'm like, no, that I actually done my analysis on that coin that the propensity of Tron to actually get to $10 or even $1 to take years to actually achieve. Anybody is buying Tron now is buying it for a very long time, very, very long time, for a very long term, because the propensity of it going to $10 is very, very outrageous. Like the possibility is there, but it's going to take a lot of time to actually get there. I think that I don't have much money to keep in one coin for that long, so I think I'm not going to get it. And actually, he took my advice and I didn't get it. And I think since it definitely the hype letter died out, just like the hype of the Dodge died out. So after the now why I was trying to also make that calculation was this. Currently, the market capitalization of Tron is $7 billion. And we are saying that for Tron to get to $10 billion, right? So to get to $10, we have to have the market capitalization of $716 billion. So the difference between $716 billion and $7 billion, are you seeing the difference? The difference is too big. Now, the point again I want to show you is how many years did it take Tron to actually achieve, get to this part, to this $7 billion market capitalization? It took how many years? And let me show you the all-time low of. It took it 4 years. 4 years. 4 good years for it to get to 7 billion market cap. 7 billion. So calculate how many years. I'm not trying to give.
Where did you see it from? Where did you see it?
I will show you that. I will explain that further when I'm going down there. If you look here now, if you look down here, you see all-time high. Guys, this thing have gone, what's it called again? Some have gone is $0.3, and the lowest have gone is what? Is 0.0001, and that was 4 years ago, September 2017, 4 years ago. So, and this is within the range where it was listed, right? So it took it 4 good years to get up to 7 billion as market capitalization. 4 good years. So imagine how many years now take it to get up to 716 billion. So you now see how impossible, or rather how lengthy the years is going to be for someone to actually get to that price. So when somebody is trying to talent is lost. Talent, please, you are muted, so you can tell me which parts you are lost in so I can actually refer and carry along.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So wait, so me check the possibility of a coin is checking the market cap, right?
Yes, and the total supply.
And the total supply. Then I don't know, you're saying something about I don't know, is it 4 hours ago? Abi, is it for it to get, I don't know how you're saying that thing, for it to get higher in, I don't know how you're saying, but you're saying something about, is it 4 hours or something like that? I'm not even seeing the arrow self.
All right, let me go back and explain again. So what I was saying is, now normally I'm not supposed to go to this place, but I'm not actually showing you guys. All right, then I'll get to your question, Colin. Let me answer Colin first. Okay, so Colin, as I was saying, I made reference to that thing down there. I wanted to know the year that Tron had the lowest market capitalization, right? So in this Coinmarketcap, there is a lot of information that is stored here, right? So I wanted to know how many years, the year that, because the lower the market capitalization, the lower the price, right? The lower the market capitalization, the lower the price. So I wanted to know how many years ago that Tron had lowest market capitalization. I have to get to that to know when the price was at the lowest. And in CoinMarketCap, there is a place you can actually check the all-time low, the lowest a coin has gone, and the highest a coin has gone, right? So here, if you should scroll down here, you see a lot of information here. Let me just use the opportunity and show you guys what is here. It shows you the current price of the coin. This is Tron statistics. It shows you the change in 24 hours. This is the change in 24 hours in money value, and it has been up 2.8%. It shows you 24 hours high and low. So today, it was at the lowest. It was at 0.09953, and the highest has gone is 0.059. Then we also look at the trading volume today. The trading volume today was $1.5 billion.
I'm not seeing anything now.
I'm not seeing the chart too.
Okay. Oh, so I'm not sharing my you cannot see my screen.
No,
not
it's still
seeing-
on that screen. I'm not
It's still
seeing it.
on the showing, but the volume it has traded and the volume it has. We are not seeing it.
Yes.
It's still.
You guys are not seeing my screen.
Yes.
The screen that is showing is the previous screen about
It's
Trump.
still Tron, yes, the mark supply and circulating supply side.
All right. Let me see what I can do next about it. Can you see? Is there any big change now?
No.
The cursor is not even moving. It's just in one place.
Let me go back. Let me go back and see what I do. Can you see? Is it different now?
It's still the same.
It's buffering. It's buffering on my own screen.
Can you see something? Can you see the yesterday of open and close?
It's
It's loading.
It's loading. Okay, what's happening to my network? Hello.
loading. It's more is loading.
When is loading?
It's
Yeah,
still,
same
still
here.
loading. It's still loading.
Still loading.
Yes.
Can you see it now?
No, it's still
Okay,
buffering, like round.
Have you seen it on my screen?
We can't see your screen.
Nothing.
Not seeing it on my screen. I trust and I want. What of now? Can you see anything?
No. I can't see anything yet.
What are you saying?
It's
What are you
still,
saying?
It's still
loading.
buffering. It's
It's
loading.
saying Christian Chukwudi has started screen sharing, but then it's still loading. Nothing is showing.
Let's give it time.
Okay.
Is it happening to everybody? Depends with everybody.
Yes, I think.
I don't see anything at all.
Thing is even breaking self.
Let's say network. Network is getting back. I hope this is better. My internet is weird. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, you can.
Can you see my screen now?
No.
Let me stop. What are you seeing now? Are you seeing the home page now?
Bitcoin is showing.
Bitcoin is showing.
That Bitcoin logo.
All right, let's go back again. See whether it's the best at this time. Can you see it now?
No.
You cannot see anything now.
Nothing is
No.
showing.
All right, see what I
It's
get to
still,
do.
it's still loading.
Huh?
It's still loading. That same thing that it was showing. Loading.
End this call now. I need to join back again. Let's see whether it's better.
Said?
Need to end this call, then you need to join back again. Let's see whether it's better.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we should leave the class.
I'm going to end. Let's join back again.